Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Malcolm. I'm back from another video. Today, we're on book 14 of our 52-week book challenge. We're reading Financial by Kirk Drake. This is Financial, but with the AI in it. So this is a book about helping financial service executives kind of utilize AI in the fintech space. So yeah, fintech is pretty much financial tech. If you don't know what fintech is, so it would be like, credit unions, banks, financial service industries, or financial service institutions, things of that nature. So it's kind of how to use AI in that. So the first half of the book, the first part of the book is a rundown of the history of AI, what AI is the difference between narrow or an LLM and NLP, and ANI, artificial narrow intelligence, and AGI, artificial general intelligence, and kind of what those are, defining those things. I think it brings up some good things. There's a lot of people that are in the tech space or in the AI space are very afraid of it. And there's a lot of misconceptions around AI, but this book kind of goes into some of it, kind of saying, is even ChatGPT, which is a artificial narrow intelligence, is that even really considered AI? So I think this book really kind of goes into that and illustrates that. So I like that part about it. The next half of the book is pretty much just kind of like looking at different startups, and then how AI can be implemented or how it is implemented, and then kind of like what you can do to implement AI or get AI within your institution. So I think that the book is pretty good. I would say that, well, first I'll say my reviews are 3 out of 5 stars. I would say that because some of the writing in this, he is kind of like, he kind of just repeats what he's saying. So if you were skimming through the book, you probably wouldn't see that, but he does repeat certain things over and over again. So it kind of feels repetitive at some point. And there's like one part where he's like, read this book. He's like, 10 things you need to do. He's like, read this book. And I was like, bro, like, what the fudge? Like, that's pretty cool, but like, it was just kind of like, I think it was just low-key kind of poor writing the way that he put it. But yeah, it was pretty good. And then I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, so there was that part. There was one other point I wanted to say. Oh yeah, he also tries to like scare you with AI. And he's like, is it gonna take over? Is it gonna do all these things? And I don't think that. He kind of paints a world, I guess, like worst case scenario. I guess like singularity, post singularity, people call it. But he kind of just says like, oh, AI is gonna just, if AI does take over everything, would AI, or what would the world look like? And it would be a world of human beings, communicating with people, being more creative, and then the AI handling all the other, computational tasks and things of that nature, sorting through documents. How AI can also help with human error and help, if humans are making errors, it can help us, kind of perfect that, where it will go through and kind of, look at data, look at different tasks that humans could have had some type of error within it, and kind of mop the floor with that and clean it up. So I think it's a pretty good book for understanding what AI would be. I just didn't like some of the parts where he was like going a little bit too extreme, and make it kind of seem like it's just gonna like be something overnight. I mean, anything could happen, right? But yeah, I don't think, like, from a realistic standpoint, or just from like what we see or what we're thinking, this isn't like a movie. That was the only part I didn't like, but it was pretty good to see that and hear that, because it just kind of opens up your outlook. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good book, and definitely I'll be doing some videos on AI. So I'll be making some videos about that. But yeah, I think that's it for the book. It was pretty straightforward. It wasn't a book that was any different or more, or it just wasn't that different, honestly, or that expansive. It wasn't deep or anything like that. It was pretty straightforward. It was a pretty straightforward book. Easy read. This is what it looks like. Pretty easy. It was about like 300 pages or so, but it was pretty easy to read and pretty easy to get through. So I got through maybe like, I think I did like 2 sittings. I read this book in like 2 days, so it was pretty good. So we're on book 14. We need to get to book 16 by the end of next week, or not the end of next week, hopefully this weekend. So hopefully I can knock out like 2 books on the trip back, and have 2 more reviews for you guys, and we'll be all caught up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Sorry that I'm in a different place. I'm in Chicago, so this is a different place than my uncle's house. So sorry about the lighting. Didn't have my setup. I had a makeshift setup. This is my iPhone. I'm using my laptop right now, but we'll see how that is and how that goes. So yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys for the next book review. And like I said, I think in a couple videos ago, I said I got some stuff that I'm cooking up, some videos that I'm gonna be making. So if you guys really enjoyed that. But yeah, if you guys are continuing to think critically deep, think, and continue to read. And so I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Malcolm Mott signing.